folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I'm doing a gift request from Montauk Ed. So Ed, shout out to you. Thank you, my friend. Ed also sent me this clock that he made, this watch clock that he made. This thing's still unbelievable. I actually move it around the house, Ed, just so that I can look at it depending on where I am. Ed also made me this box too. I did an unboxing thing and you could see what that's all about. But I'm doing another Abby Anderson song, Make Him Wait. And I did one a few days ago because Ed made a gift request for me to do Abby's song, Daddy. And that one hit home. And I'm guessing this one will, Make Him Wait. And I did a video for my life coaching channel probably about 7 years ago. I did this one, and that was my exact point. I said, make him wait. And it wasn't just for sex. It was like, make him wait. If he texts you and says, hey, can I take you to dinner or something? Make him wait at first a little bit. Make him wonder. Make him realize, you're not just waiting on, because for us guys, we need that. We actually function better with that. Then when you're a little bit more into the relationship and you like each other and maybe committed to one another, you respond immediately like you do that stuff normally. But in the beginning of a relationship, wait to hold his hand, wait to kiss him, wait to do all that stuff. And there's no magic number of days or dates or anything, but just don't give yourself away too quickly. Anyway, that's what I think of when I see a title like this by a female artist. Let's see what she's got here. And knowing Ed, it's gonna be deep, or at least meaningful, or both.
When he calls you, you don't have to answer right away. Make him wait.
But don't be mean.
When he small talks, before he asks you on a date, make him wait.
I love this.
When his Pontiac's in the driveway and his eyes are midnight blue, take a deep breath, do the opposite of what you wanna do. Make him wait by the phone at the door to meet your dad. Before that first kiss, he's gotta hold your hand.
Yeah, and he's gotta wait for that too.
You can't get it back when you give yourself away. Yeah, boy's gonna run, but a real man's gonna stay. Girl, make him wait.
That's a good line.
Make him wait. And when he says that it'd be easier if you just stayed the night, make him wait.
I love this.
You're gonna wanna, and you're thinking you just might, but make him wait.
This whole message here too, and this is what I said on my video a long time ago. We need that. If we're gonna respect you, and we want to, at least a good dude will, you show that you value yourself. And you can be coy about it and all that stuff. You don't have to be mean about it, but absolutely make us wait. Because if you don't and you still stay together in the relationship, down the road, he's going to take you for granted. He's going to disrespect you in some way. And it'll be unpredictable and you won't be able to trace it back. But this advice is spot on. And I'm so glad a girl is saying this too. 'Cause I say it as a guy, which is like counter gender role or something. Most guys are like, oh, go get her, hit that, do all that. And I'm like, dude, I'm about love. I want one woman. That's what I'm about. I'm not a sleep around type of dude, so it's easier for me to say this. But that's my take.
Make him wait by the phone at the door to meet your dad. Before that first kiss, he's gotta hold your hand.
And he wants to.
You can't get it back when you give yourself away. Yeah, boy's gonna run, but a real man's gonna stay. Girl, make him wait.
where they shot this.
They told me love is worth the wait and gold, like that ring on your hand. So when you find the one that's staying kind, then he won't mind.
Nope.
If you make him wait in his
Yep.
tux, Jello sings it down the aisle. Walk slow, take your time, while your daddy cries and your mama smiles. When they're throwing rice into the air and those tin cans roll away, and you look into his eyes and realize it was worth the while
There you go.
to make him wait.
She gave him the
Make him
look.
wait.
I use that emoji. All right, and I'm going to make a comment on this thing too. There was a scene in here, it was real quick. I don't know if you caught it, and I may have even said that, and I probably did on this same video that I said about make them wait. But I did another video too on something about young men and how to go on your date. Men hold the door for women. Men should hold the door for everybody. Plain and simple. I mean, you don't just close it because there's a dude coming into the store too. Like, you could hold it for him too. Absolutely hold it. But for your girl, when you're going on a date, you always open the door for her. The car door. It may look ridiculous or seem ridiculous to you to go around every time and open it for her, but that is what you do. But here's the thing. In this video, right, you see she's wearing that short yellow dress, right? So when she's getting in the car, you're holding the door for her, and now she's getting in the car. And sometimes private things are visible when she's getting into her seat. And the temptation is, of course, you want to see that. You want to look. You don't, though. When she's getting in, if she's got pants on or whatever, fine. You could just look, make sure it doesn't bang her head or whatever. But if she's got a dress on like this, as she's sitting down, you just turn your head that way. You don't look. That's the thing. Like, she's holding back too. Like she said in the song, when he pulls up in his Pontiac and he's got those blue eyes and all. But you got to do the opposite of what you want to do, which she's saying, of course she wants to jump on the guy and make out with him and do all that. That's just our instinct, our nature. But do the opposite and maybe get out of the car or what have you. But for us guys too, for the civility, for the test of strength, respect, endurance, all that stuff, look away. Look away. Sometimes you got to do the opposite too, out of respect. And like she said on that honeymoon, after the rice is in the air and all, and I don't know if she's a Christian artist too, so this absolutely would fit with the Christian theme. And I'm not speaking from a Christian theme. I'm not speaking from a religious theme. I'm speaking from a practical perspective. I'm a pragmatist in that way, that if you want to really have that relationship that is all in, and you're not distracted, and there's no disrespect that down the road coming because the guy, you gave in to the guy too soon and the guy got what he wanted. It's like we're taking our cues, conscious and subconscious, from what's going on in the relationship. And it's just one of those things where I always say the title of this song, Make Him Wait. I've told my two surrogate daughters that 1 billion times. They're grown women now. I mean, they could do what they want, but I still say it. When they get a new boyfriend, they know, they just look at me and they know what I'm thinking. I don't even have to say it. Of course, I do say it. But, oh, geez, Ed, I just burned 10 billion calories already on this song. And I just remembered it's because of you. It's Montauk Ed time. All right, I'm going to rate this song. This was more like I'd almost put this in almost like R&B. It wasn't traditional country. It wasn't country per se. I don't know where Abby is from. Maybe you guys told me, but I forgot. And she does sound like she's got a southern accent, but that doesn't mean she's in the country. But it's just a beautiful lyrical song. And I love the message. Starting a song with piano usually sends the song in a different direction. Not a bad direction at all. It's just a different instrument. But I've noticed over the decades that when it comes in with a piano, it's different than when it comes in with a guitar typically. And in feel, this absolutely fit that, perception. So, all right. The number that popped into my head was an 8.8. And that was on the strength of the lyrics. The instrumentation was nice. The girl in the video, if that was Abby, she's a little cutie. And hopefully she's living up to her own advice, because it's in the guy's best interest. We do so much better when you control more of the relationship, especially in that regard. If you give in to us, we're just going to keep wanting to come after it more and more. And we may get mad at you or frustrated or something, because there's a change. Now you're not giving it to me, whatever the affection, the love, the sex, all that stuff. You got to make us wait. So there you go. All right, Ed. It's actually time for me to go do my yoga by the pond right now. It's a gorgeous day up here in Jersey. So I'm going to be going out to burn off some of this additional energy you just pumped into me. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.